1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
Hello and welcome to Uncovered Acapella. I'm your host, Brian Michaels. This is the premier acapella podcast featuring only originals, no cover tunes. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Here's Uncovered Acapella. Hello and welcome to Uncovered Acapella. I'm your host, Brian Michaels. You're listening to episode number 25. Every week, 3 original acapella songs from 3 different artists. On this week's episode, we're going to do another comedy special. We did a comedy special way back on episode number 10, so it's about time for some more laughs. We're going to start off the show with 4th Avenue from Ohio and their song, Psycho Chick.
I thought you were the love of my life, but I didn't see what was in store for me. Whoa, 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 shoot-em-up, shoot-em-up, whoa, shoot-em-up, shoot-em-up, whoa, when we first started dating, everything seemed alright. But then there were all those phone calls, 12 a day and 8 every night. I knew that things were getting delicate when she got that marriage certificate. But 24 hours, 7 days a week is too much, so you know I decided to let that psycho chick go. Whoa, 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 psycho chick, please go away. Whoa, psycho chick, why must I stay in a relationship filled with heartache? But wait, there's more. Why can't I sleep without thinking you're at my door?
Sweetie, I know you're in there. Open the door.
After the breakup, you were unhappy. You broke in and cut up my clothes. But that was just the beginning. You replaced my Prozac with no dose. I knew that you were a real louse when you painted "Bite Me" on my house. I didn't know what you were capable of till you went too far. Why did you put that bomb inside my car? Whoa, 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 psycho chick, please take a hint. Whoa, psycho chick, please go get bent. Oh, you're evil, you're a freak. With that being said, you blew me to smithereens, now I'm dead. So now I'm up in heaven, I no longer live in fear, 'cause you'll never get into here. Whoa, 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 psycho chick. Now I am free. Psycho chick. Let the song be a warning, a message for others to beware. Don't be a victim of psycho chick's despair. Whoa, 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 psycho chick.
And that was the song Psycho Chick from the group 4th Avenue, starting off our more comedy special on Uncovered Acapella. And for our next song, we're going to go to Fargo, North Dakota, to the group that kind of got me started on this whole acapella thing. This is the Blenders off of their first CD, Totally Whipped. The song is called Accidental Lovers.
I was driving one day
out on the freeway, went out of the blue. From my blind side, a cute little girl in a half-ton Ford Ranger, right there in my Yugo. I started to cry. Oh, I'm gonna die. That cute little girl nailed me right in the bumper. I flew through the windshield and into a wall. The next thing I knew, I saw floral arrangements. There were tubes up my nose and a pain in my skull. Whoa, I didn't die. Then came a knock and she walked through the door. I knew right away I'd seen that face before. That little girl who destroyed my impulse. But look at that smile, I've got to know more. And ever since that first fateful meeting, we spent time together, and God only knows how we came to be friends, and we came to be lovers. Who would have thought that's how accidents go? Accidental lovers, accidental lovers, accidental lovers, accidental lovers. Accidents happen, that's why I love her. Accidents and accidents and accidents and accidents happen.
And that was the Blenders with Accidental Lovers. This is Uncovered Acapella. I'm your host, Brian Michaels. Every week, 3 original acapella songs. We got time for one more this week. Here's the group Minimum Wage with The Last Cowboy Song.
This here's a story that made my mama cry. It's called The Last Cowboy Song. I rode across the blazing plains, a 6-gun by my side, on a horse of thunder with the setting sun my guide, gaining outlaw's reputation for the reasons that are clear. My underwear kept riding up my rear. See, up my rear, up my rear. My underwear keep riding up my rear, and it don't feel too good. 4 desperados chased after me across the Rio Grande. I was hunted by the Amish when I stumbled on their land, and 17 Apaches stalked me through a forest clump. But the biggest pain to follow has been right up my rump. See, up my rear, up my rear. My underwear keep riding up my rear, and I've tried them all. Jordache Hanes and Calvin Kleins, my heartache never ends. Fruit of the Loom and BBDs, Joe Boxers and Depends. I even tried a sheer veneer of silky soft cashmere, but it agitates and castigates my ass, my butt, my rear, up my rear, up my rear. My underwear keep riding up my rear. Break it down for me now. So if you face the Dalton gang beneath the crescent moon, or if you're shot and bleed to death in some dusty old saloon, just remember what your mama said, put on a clean pair, chum, lest when you die they find your drawers a-creeping up your bum. Up my rear, up my rear, Wonderbra, my underwear keep riding up my rear, say up my rear, up my rear, my underwear keep riding up my rear, say up my rear, up my rear, my underwear keep riding up my, gliding up my, sliding up my, just wanna be buried with my skivvies on. Up my rear.
And that was the last cowboy song from Minimum Wage, closing out this week's episode.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah! And that's going to wrap up this week's episode of Uncovered Acapella. I'm your host, Brian Michaels. Be sure to subscribe where your favorite podcasts are available. If you really enjoy the show, we'd appreciate it if you leave us a review. So until next time, I'm Brian Michaels with Uncovered Acapella.